Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mara stock chart planning update video. This one is going to be a very delicate video. It is going to be a very important video, something that everyone, including myself, what we're going to be going over today, needs to understand because things are going to get very interesting after tomorrow, which is Wednesday, September 18, and we have an interest rate cut coming. I want to be very clear. I want to be very put a lot of cautious signs out there. I want to break down not just this mining company we're going to be going over today. I want to break down how the Bitcoin, how potentially the broader market can affect these assets, because it is not going to be the same. I'm not 100% certain on what's going to happen, but I am 100% certain that these three are going to trade very differently. It is going to be a very important moment, because if you take a position that isn't managed correctly and it doesn't fit your risk tolerance, you will have a rough time. This is a very important video, guys, and I want to share with you guys my opinions on it. And before we get started, like I said, it's my opinion and this is not financial advice. I am in no means telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold any asset during this video. I am not a licensed or professional advisor of any kind. I'm just a guy on YouTube giving you guys my opinion. But I've been around for a bit now. I kind of understand things a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to share that with you guys today. So we're going to start off with Bitcoin. We're going to just treat the S&P. We're going to start off with the S&P as a little bit of a way for me to illustrate to you guys a few things here. But we all know that usually when there's a very important event happening, and if you guys seen the numbers, I'm not going to pull it up, you guys can look it up yourself, but if you've seen the numbers, it is much more likely, or people, or Wall Street, investors, traders are expecting that there will be a 0.5 interest rate cut. More likely that will happen than a 0.25. These are just expectations, but most people believe there will be a 0.5 rate cut. I don't think it matters too much which one it will be, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. But we understand that if there is news coming out and assets rise in anticipation that there will be the positive news will come out, right? Whatever that positive news is for the event. In this case, it will be a rate cut, and it's a rate cut event announcement. Then usually the asset falls afterwards. It is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. In this case, it's a buy the anticipation, even though it's pretty much guaranteed it's going to happen, and then sell the news. Since most believe that there will be a 0.5 rate cut, if we do see a rally tomorrow, September 17th, Tuesday, it may be a good idea to maybe unload some positions, in my opinion, towards the end of the day, or even early Wednesday before the rate cut is announced, with the belief that there will be a little bit of a drop afterwards, right? The S&P is quite up there. It's quite up there. It hasn't really fallen as much, unlike Bitcoin, where this week, today, we saw a decent dip that is now putting us back into this discounted fib retracement area. So 0.5 being the halfway point from the swing high to the swing low. Then we have our discounted and premium halves within that section. We rallied from, if you guys been following for a while, you know that this purple area is a very strong, crazy buying opportunity, in my opinion. And it went up quite a bit. A lot of gains right here, right? A lot of gains, especially if you're in any leverage long Bitcoin plays, right? A lot of gains. There's the premium half. We broke slightly above the premium half, right? With no major retracement, which means there's a lot of selling here, right? A lot of potential pullbacks. And we saw a pullback once you reach that area. That's the beauty of these fib lines. They really help you, right? In a way. We saw a retracement back into the discounted half. So what's this telling me? This is telling me, well, if you guys have been following along for a while, I was actually anticipating consolidation in the premium half. And then we'll see a break into the discounted half after interest rates have been announced. I was wrong. Actually, it happened sooner, which came to a surprise to me, especially since the overall broader market like the S&P was actually mostly flat. Although, I think tech had, but it was mostly flat. So it's kind of a surprise to me, actually. So now what do we have? We have this specific asset is now trading at somewhat of a discount. That's if you consider this whole retracement. Of course, if you were to do the same retracement tool in this area, you'll see that actually it's using it as a support. So this is where a lot of question marks pull up, right? This is where things get very interesting. But the beauty of it is that we have another day. We have tomorrow, the 17th, and a little bit of early on the 18th, a little bit of early day. We still have the beauty. That's the beautiful thing about it. We have easily another 24 hours to see what happens. Are we going to tomorrow? Technically today when this video is uploaded. It's currently 11 p.m. I'm tired, but we can easily see this support hold. Simple 0.35 retracement line from the start of the second wave up to the current stretch of the second wave. Then we can easily see this price retest the swing high, which will put it, of course, back into the the premium half, and it didn't really overstress on the RSI too much. We did break below. We're trying to break above once again. But this is the beauty of tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. That's why we have to wait. Tomorrow, the 17th, things will be a lot more clear. And I'm going to try to give you guys an update on what's going on tomorrow, hopefully around this time as well, so we can better understand what's going on. But this is a very important waiting situation. We want to see if this support is going to hold and put us back into the premium half. If it does, then that potential shorting opportunity of the sell the news event opportunity may arise. But that's if we do go back into the premium section of this green fib area. If not, well, it's not a good idea to short the announcement then, and it's better idea to just stay long and ride out the fluctuations and continue to buy longs, right? If we stay below this 0.5, if we break above that 0.5, potentially, I'm expecting still a shorting opportunity to happen, but it's going to be a very quick spike up once interest rates are cut. It's going to be a quick spike up, breaking this previous swing high. And then that's where we're looking for a little bit of a shorting opportunity, if that's the case. But if we are well extended tomorrow, which is less likely, then it's just a straight up shorting opportunity from there, in my opinion. But things are looking good right now, right? We just got to wait a little bit, just a little bit. And how is that going to affect Mara, which is the actual focus of this video? And of course, Mara, although it is highly influenced by Bitcoin, it has expenses, it has things to worry about, it has properties, it has equipment that Bitcoin doesn't. Bitcoin is the asset itself, and this company tries to assist in the transaction background of the asset by mining, verifying, mining, which helps verify those transactions, right? And they get a reward for it. but they have mining equipment expenses. They have regular, utilities involved in everything. They're also trying to convert a lot of their facilities into a little bit more of a quieter, a little bit more efficient cooling system. There's expenses on that. They're trying to grow. They're trying to manage, everything going on with still high rate cuts, or high rates, and when we have a rate cut, it's still gonna be a little bit high. They got a lot to worry about. They got a lot to worry about, right? It's a very tough, high demanding in not just capital, but a lot of things to pay attention to make sure they're still running properly. Regardless of us being in this discounted, so the purple line, premium and discounted, right? That purple line right there. We're still discounted. We're still in a downtrend. Even if BTC sees that potential rise tomorrow and a little bit of a spike, if it's not too overextended, that spike that can happen when rate cuts occur, we can see this tomorrow trend up a little bit more potentially. Spike up, reaching that green. That green can act again as a very strong resistance. I'm talking short-term stuff, guys. I'm not talking about long-term. As you can see, I do expect prices to go much higher with time. It can take like 3 to 4 months, but with time, I expect prices to move up a little bit higher, retesting the 2024 February high right here, and then moving on from there, right? Seeing a 4th wave correction, and then finally a 5th wave, which it's going to occur sometime later in 2025, second half of 2025, in my opinion. But understanding everything I just spoke with Bitcoin, we want to be very patient with Mara too, because we're still in a downtrend. Like I said, we're still in a downtrend. We potentially within the next 2 days, we can easily see a little bit of a spike up, but that's not something I am interested in trading. It's not something I'm interested in trying to participate in. This is very important to me personally. You guys can do whatever you want. But to me personally, I believe that I want to wait, because regardless, if we do see that spike up within 2 days, to me, that's going to be a very good shorting opportunity, because these rate cuts are not going to inflate these growth assets right away. Instead, there's going to be a little bit of some, knocking it around here and there, pushing the price down a little bit more, and then that's an opportunity to accumulate. But regardless, if price instead falls, I'm looking to buy more, because I will be deeper into my accumulation red fib extension area. And if we do break higher, I'm looking to start shorting once we break even slightly into this green area. And this is all going to be short-term stuff that I plan to play out for the rest of September, right? But that's my view on it. I'm being very patient. I recommend, putting it out there that I think a lot of people should be very patient as well with this stock. We're either going to have one of two things to happen because of Bitcoin. Everything I explained with Bitcoin, especially if like the broader market in the stock market moves higher, I'm expecting whatever it does, I'm expecting Bitcoin to do kind of the opposites. We could potentially even see the broader market sell off, and then Bitcoin just shoots up because everyone would rather be invested in Bitcoin. Although I don't know how that would affect Mara personally. That's something we'll have to see, look at together, and learn from. But we're going to have one of two things happen with Mara, where they're going to see a price down, amazing accumulation opportunity to hold on to these shares for this bull cycle, and then so to accumulate some shares down here. Very good opportunity, in my opinion. And then, of course, I'm expecting this stock to shoot up quite a bit, retesting these greens quite well, because October is usually a really good month for Bitcoin. And I'm expecting this to positively affect Mara as well, but I'm not expecting massive jumps up. I'm expecting nice recovery, finally seeing potentially even $20 being retested in October, but short term for the rest of September. Again, we're either going to get a really good accumulation opportunity down here, or a really good shorting opportunity, short-term stuff right here, where we can then short this for the rest of September potentially, and then just, you know, still having longs in the background to take advantage of whatever's going on the broader swing trade of this position, instead of worrying too much about the short term, right? So we got the short term trades, we got the more longer swing trades. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna be patient. I'm either gonna have a good buying opportunity, or I'm gonna have a good shorting opportunity, right? So I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. I'll keep you guys updated on that. If you guys are curious what my core Bitcoin position looks like and what I'm doing with that, I do once a week, weekly updates on that. I have a playlist made for it. You guys can check it out. I made a video on that like Thursday or Friday, so you guys can check that out. I also got a free Discord server. Everyone's welcome. It's just about crypto. So if you don't like crypto, it's not for you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay patient. Keep your eyes open. Understand that we got some pretty good fluctuations happening up soon, but you gotta be on the right side of it. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Take care.